Anyway, guys, we are going to be talking about a document that just dropped here. Wasn't really expecting to cover it, but, you know, I'm going to cover it right now. So, let's do it, guys. Are you guys ready? We're going to be talking about a doc that literally dropped just about an hour and a half ago about a creator called Sykkuno, guys. And Sykkuno is a pretty big, well-known League of Legends streamer. And it's not looking good, guys. So anyway, let's dive into it. You know what to type? Type news, guys. This is literally actually breaking news. And you guys know I don't normally cover this kind of stuff. But all things considered, you know, looking at what's going on, guys, every once in a while I will cover things that just come out. And this is going to be, it's going to be one of them, chat. So, wow, let me fix my model here really quick. I feel like sometimes when I'm like talking about stuff, I feel like all of my model shows is like under boob, and I'm like, I don't want so much boob.
Deliverer.
Maybe we should just make a model that's flat. I feel like it'd be a good idea. What do you guys think? Just a flat model? I like that idea. Let's do that. Yeah, flat model. Let's get that going. But everybody's like, nah! Bao and Belly Flow retweeted the doc. Wow. Yeah, I did hear what somebody was saying what Bao was had retweeted it, right? So I mean that's a pretty big deal. Now I'm not familiar with this VTuber here. This is Himamal. Himamal. Yeah, I'm not really sure. They say unlicensed sorry, unlicensed nurse bunny. Okay, so cool. Well, anyway, you know, let's go take a look here at the information here, guys. We have Daff. I'm so sorry you went through this. He tried to slide in my DMs to do the same thing. If you guys know Daff is a VTuber, but she also does a lot of, you know, IRL kind of like modeling stuff. She's very gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, girly. You know, Belly says, "What disappointment. I'm so sorry you and Elfie had to deal with that." Atira says, "Oh, wow. Anybody load an image when the random celebrity dislike for being dumb and annoying unfunny is finally outed for legitimate reasons to dislike them." Wow. Alright, guys, well, let's take a look. Bigger VTubers usually go after the smaller ones because of the power. Right, exactly. Like, it's always power dynamic, which does suck a lot, guys. And that's very unfair to do, especially with somebody that you know, with this streamer, right? They clearly have, like, a lot of power. You know, they're a very big streamer, right? So they can definitely, in a lot of ways, exercise a lot of the power dynamic in their favor. So I feel like when DB acknowledges your move, it's officially synonymous with your brand. You know, I'm gonna be honest, I accepted a long time ago. Like everybody making all the milk jokes, all that other stuff. I'm just like, you know what? All right, it be what it be. So I leaned into that shit a long time ago. All right, let me get us some of my tea, guys, and we'll get started. Oh my god, my tea is like extra good today. I think I've just been yapping so much. I'm kind of getting a little flimmy again. But anyway, guys, here we go. On Valentine's Day of this year, I was followed on Twitter by Sykkuno. And then Banana. And then Banana. That's it, guys. That's a document. It was the banana. All right, I don't have much else to share with you. The banana was the document. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next stream. Oh my god, did we get another dance party? Oh shit. Alright, here we go, guys. You ready? It's dance time. Oh my god.
I declare
bankruptcy! What the actual fuck are you guys doing to me, chat? I'm not gonna make it out here. I'm not gonna make it out here if you keep doing this to me. Yeah. Oh my god. Y'all are crazy. Alright, here we go, guys. So let's take a look at what's going on with Sykkuno, guys. Sykkuno, as you know, as we mentioned, was a pretty well-known creator, right? If we go and look him up on YouTube, a very, very large creator, right? So, taking a look here at some other stuff as well. 2.71 million subscribers, right? Absolutely a big deal. Was this their VTuber model? Gotcha. I mean, taking a look here as well. We're not to look at the stats of their channel, of course, but looks like they've done some stuff with Disguised Toast, with Skara, with Shroud, Offline TV, It's Timmy, Lily Pichu, Michael Reeves. I mean, they're very well known within the content creator sphere, right? So very relatable within the content creator sphere. Very known, very reputable. Yeah, sounds like a very big creator, right? So anyway, let's go take a look, guys, at what's going on in this document and what's been alleged. By the way, I'm going to be letting elara read a lot of this, so let's go.
I thought it was amazing that such a big content creator even knew I existed, let alone followed me on social media. He had been my role model and someone I looked up to for a long time, ever since my days in high
The
school.
Among Us boom, gotcha.
However, what I learned about Sykkuno after that day would make me regret my decision. Sykkuno is not the kind, soft-spoken character you see on stream. He is a serial cheater, liar, and manipulator who uses his status to get what he wants from as many women as possible.
Yeah, that's
More
absolutely
specifically,
disgusting, by the way.
ones who are smaller or up-and-coming content creators, knowing that he can take advantage of them.
Yeah, that's absolutely disgusting. And that's kind of what I was figuring what was going on here. Kind of looking at Daph's responses, kind of scrolling through this myself, using a power dynamic that he has being a really large creator, a lot of money, etc., love bombing. I think that's what you're going to see here as well, chat. So anyway, let's continue.
After confiding in many others that have had similar experiences with Sykkuno, I realized that this was not an isolated incident. In fact, it was something that had been going on for multiple years. He always made sure to cover his tracks and never left a paper trail significant enough for someone to make this public, but now, this has all changed. These are serious allegations and I fully understand that this should not be treated lightly. I urge all other content creators who have been personally affected by Sykkuno's behavior to not remain silent, as I believe that there is strength in numbers. This document will not only include proof from me, but from another victim who has given me her consent as well.
So we have two victims here and hard evidence, to back it up, chat. So this doc is not that long as well, so we're definitely gonna dive in everything, right? Below you'll find evidence that will expose his calculated pattern of love bombing and manipulation, as well as a recording of a voice call where he explicitly admits to all his wrongdoings, everything. So this is very strong, by the way, a voice call and a recording as well. So all right, so here we go, guys. Remember, some of this might be explicit because it is
our first
their
conversation
actual
after
conversations,
Valentine's
right?
Day. I was so excited about him following me that I told a friend, who then urged me to strike up a conversation. I finally worked up the courage to send him a DM and he replied
Probably
right
so,
away.
Yep. I mean, again, chat, this is only 2 instances of people putting out this stuff, right? So I would assume that there's going to be more, right? So Sykkuno, are you still looking for Valentine's Day, perhaps? Why you can't just open up with something like that? Besides, Valentine's Day is almost over from where I am. I mean, you can always do a Valentine's Day over here, invited me to play games with him. In the same conversation, brought up what kinds of games he likes to play, and invited me to play with him after a conversation. Or, I'm sorry, after a convention. I can take the healing kit and occasionally heal you in. What time it is, where you're from. It's 5:48, but I have horrible sleep schedule. Oh, it's early. Well, oh my god. Wait, do you want to play right now if you're not tired or something? Why are you awake? Because I'm bad at sleeping. Okay, I gym at night. It's okay, I'm pretty bad at sleeping too, not gonna lie. Had a real deal, a friend of mine dared me because they didn't know how to reach out. I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to come across weird. LOL, you aren't weird at all, don't worry, and I didn't say no, I guess. So, LOL, JK, what games do you play? I'm like a massive game player to choose how I meet people or make friends, to be honest. Well, I've been an Overwatch addict because of this Sanrio bundle. But apart from that, I play a lot of Outlast Trials. Please see you have it and play with me. Any more people to play with? So again, the friend kind of pushed Hemo to reach out. They did. Seems like everything's going well, right? This is kind of what you want. Yo, what's up, cutie? How are you? Outlast Trials. I'm gonna play it, but I'm pretty bad. Can you carry me? I play Overwatch a little bit, but I'm like most useful on tour. Hidden behind the turn, but they nerfed that apparently. I'm super goated. Don't worry. So you can be talking. I just finished streaming, but I can maybe play a little bit. I just want to get some food and shower and stuff. Okay, so they hung out like immediately, right? Of course, here's my Discord. By the way, you can just add me whenever you're free. Anytime soon, was just asking because I might get tired before you play. Oh my god, I'm so sorry it took so long. It's fine, I'm just playing quick play. Okay, so I have a convention I have to go to tomorrow, so I should sleep early tonight, but let's play tomorrow. And you have me waiting for a rain check. I'm sorry. Oh, you won? I mean, a game or two wouldn't hurt though, right? Also, what's convention? It's like a small one. I'm just supposed to go for some sponsored Gundam game. But I have to be there early. Okay. But like one game, it's not like you're staying up super late. I just finished my quick play. We'll play extra tomorrow, and then we can do Outlast Trials. Okay, you're good with Haruto. Also, should I add you on Discord or... Alright, cool. So, a little bit of conversation, nothing absolutely crazy, but...
Interest in where I live
we're
for
laying it out
context.
right now, right?
This is still the same day as the first conversation, only moved to Discord and a few hours apart since I'm EU time zone and he's US time zone. Things started out innocently enough with him inquiring about fun things to do near where I live, such as aquariums and conventions, TwitchCon EU specifically.
Okay.
I'd like to point out that I said we could go on a date to make up for Valentine's. He not once expressed to me any discomfort, or that he wasn't single.
Okay, so
It is
gotcha.
sad
So
to see
he
these bigger
manipulated
creators
some stuff
abuse their
here.
fame. It just shows
Yeah, it
that
really
just
is
because
hard.
you have fame that is not an excuse for being a jerk.
Absolutely. I agree with you. LOL, shout out to you having an aquarium. I'm a big fan of aquariums. It's like, aquarium mention. There's artists in Amsterdam could make it a date, to make up for Valentine's. Artists, a what? Wait, how far away is even his TwitchCon? Oh my god, let me check. Last days of me. Okay, it's actually like only a few months away. Wow, this really sneaks up. Okay, so I know mentioned that they were in a relationship or anything like that, right? So just kind of casually
Following my
talking it out
private
here.
Instagram, he would also follow my personal private Instagram that is only available to my IRL friends and family, while using his official Sykkuno account.
Yeah, that's a little messed up. But I mean, maybe she was okay with that. I don't know. I would say personally, like if you just meet somebody and you find like the more personal one, you shouldn't follow that one, right? But I know everybody has different types of levels of privacy or feelings about it.
Making plans to meet me in person
We'll
in
put
this
that up on the
2-hour
shelf.
Discord gaming call, the same day as our first conversation. Sykkuno made plans to meet me IRL. It was set to be the same weekend as Decomi 2026 since he was flying over anyway to attend TwitchCon EU. Going to the aquarium would be our first date. I also learned that there is a 15-year age gap between us.
Oh. How old is he? Yeah, how old is he? Just interested. Okay, gotcha. So she's 19. Okay. Alright, well. I've seen weirder relationships. Some people are okay with that. Other people aren't. I don't know. I mean, like. I'm not going to comment too much on the age gap, right? Some people are okay with that. Other people are not. I don't know. So, again, that's up to you personally, right? But let's continue. I mean, I don't know. I can't really talk. I've dated people way older than me before. So, again, I think that this is mentioned because of the power dynamic, right? I think that's the point to add to this, right? So it's just like another tick on another box, right? So it's a maturity gap, exactly. So here we go. Posted this picture. I'm so bad at Outlast. It was fun hanging out, though. I will find the best of reels to send. I know, honey, you did great to have friends who did way worse than you did. To be honest, I expected less of you. Okay, so talking about this, that's fine. I'm around his age. Youngest I date is 25. Anything younger is like, yeah, everybody has their own personal boundaries, right? So, but it's just to show that there is a age gap, a power dynamic. Exactly.
Making plans to move in together with Sykkuno, our relationship moved so incredibly fast it almost felt like a dream. It was like he could make anything I wanted happen, and as someone as prolific and successful as him, I had no reason to doubt anything he said to me. These screenshots show that Sykkuno and I were intending to adopt a cat and have me possibly move into his house.
Oh.
I told him we couldn't get a cat yet due to me not being a US citizen and possibly having visa issues. Keep in mind this
seems like
conversation
everything is
happened 2
moving
days after the first conversation.
way too fast. Yeah, way too fast. But anyway, let's read. It can make it hard to go outside or do something sometimes though. So, oh, I get that. I'm allergic to grass, not as bad, but I can become really dizzy from it. Okay, so somebody that's actually allergic to grass. It's like the only allergy I have. But if I ever come visit, like, we don't have to always go out, you know, as long as you're comfy. Also, aren't pets bad for your condition? I don't know how sensitive it is, but sometimes cat ears can make it worse. Certain ones can be, depends, so my dog is fine, he's not very allergenic. While my family dog, that I don't get to see as often anymore, sadly. Also, like, hyperallergenic pets are fine. By the way, this is happening back in February, chat. Yeah, and even some that aren't, like, listed as they were okay, too. Very, very fast. I mean, if I'm there anyways, we'll have time to think of a name. No. Yeah, but I don't know if I can take care of it by myself, or were you just gonna name it Cat? You have to stay to help take care of it. LOL. I'm okay with that, although I don't know that they'd work with me staying there. I can't stay forever either, you know, because I'm not an American citizen. And I'll also probably have to go back as well. Because, I mean, I hope at least that I can go back to studying in this year. And, like, in general, everything is expensive. Hey, Hemo, what's up? How are you? I hope you're doing okay, by the way. Yeah, this is, I don't think we've gotten to the deep stuff, but I knew this came out right before I started stream. I did a quick scroll, so I kind of already know what's coming, and I'm so sorry, by the way. I hope that you're doing okay. Yeah, this is, a crazy read. Hi, it's a lot. At least there's a YouTube video at the bottom. Yep, I got you. Thank you for putting this out, by the way. I know you've encouraged a lot of other people to speak up as well, which I think is really, really important. So thank you for doing that. Anyway, let's continue here reading this. And guys, please go support Hemo as well. Oh yeah, that's true. Maybe we can get a cat another time then, besides, so you already have a cat. Yeah, but they're my dad's. Also, did you finally order the food? Oh, I see. So you wouldn't have to bring them if you just moved somewhere. No, I guess not, though. I'd miss them so much. I definitely have to get new pets. You know who I really miss, so my dog. Yeah, I was so sad when I didn't get to see my dog as much. We knew each other for barely a few days, and this 34-year-old man was already expressing interest in moving in together to live in the same house. Exactly. Very, very fast. Too much, right, chat? Too much. Again, there's already a bit of a age dynamic, power dynamic. Now you have this as well. This is moving way too fast, chat. Way too fast. Let's continue, guys. Yeah, way too fast. Way too fast.
Lying about being single and dating history in this screenshot, Sykkuno said he has only ever had one relationship his entire life. I would eventually find out that was a lie and that he had been dating and living in the same house as his girlfriend for years and that I was not the only girl on the internet that he spoke to on a daily basis.
Wonderful. Yeah, great. I mean, you've been in a relationship before. Like your first relationship, I don't know. I've only actually dated someone once and it broke up with me, so yeah, I think I'm just not very good. That's probably a me issue. Okay, so again, hiding the truth, not being upfront about what's actually going on, right? Yeah, very scummy, right? I think with anything relationship based, like just be honest, right? Some people are into certain things, other people aren't. You don't know. You don't know how people will react to your relationship statuses as well, right? And to assume as well that maybe Mal wanted to reach out even just to be like a friend, like down the line or something, right? I think there's just so many things that go into this and so much nuance. I really feel like just not being honest already paint you as the bad guy, right? And clearly Sykkuno is obviously the bad guy in this whole thing, right? Yeah, we know Joe, sweetheart. We know. We'll get to it. Yeah, give me some time. I didn't know you were doing the coverage today. Is your name Elara? Yeah, then sit down and let me do my coverage, bro. I'll get to it. I mean, I think I did. I don't think she thought I did. So yeah, but I mean, everyone has their own ways of what they want. So it's important to be like, are you getting what you want? And if you're not, I totally understand. And Mal goes on to say, such as, asking questions here. So here we go. Here's the sexting chat. Let's continue. Elara, give it to us.
Sexting, we texted every single day, and these interactions would be charged with flirting and suggestive topics. I would send him suggestive pictures and audios and he would confirm that he'd touch himself to them. Additionally, he'd always act flustered and inexperienced, keeping up the illusion of his on-stream innocent persona. We'd also regularly talk about date ideas and things we'd like to do together in the future when we'd meet up IRL, topics that are usually discussed between two adults who are clearly romantically interested in each other.
Again, I'm not very familiar with his actual, content is for his persona and stuff like that, but I do keep, seeing a lot of people mention it. He's like very shy and things like that. So, if that is the case with this content as well, kind of upkeeping that to perpetuate like the persona in the life. Again, add another thing to the laundry list, right, chat? So, anyway, here we go. And honestly, you can tell they're romantically interested, texting each other as well. He's going on to say like, oh, like he's like touching himself, stuff like that. Like, you're clearly sexting this person, having some type of intimate relationship with them and not being honest about it. That's fucked up.
On top of texting, we also called almost every day, even after he'd stream for over 8 hours. We'd talk and play games regularly. One thing I'd notice is that every time we called and when he spoke, he'd be whispering and never fully use his voice. His excuse was that it's because he was tired after a long stream, and I didn't really find that to be suspicious. Using your voice for 8 hours in a row does exhaust it after all. I now realize that he was quiet because his girlfriend lived with him and he didn't want her to hear.
Fun fact, actually, for anybody that's watching as well, that is like a singer, does stuff for your throat as well. Whispering is actually harder on your vocal cords, so typically you want to avoid whispering, just because it does actually strain your vocal cords more. So that just adds even more of why this is sussy. Like, as soon as somebody's whispering, they're like, oh, I'm streaming a lot. I'd be like, we will, red flag. So he was definitely being quiet because he didn't want his girlfriend to hear, right? So I knew he was full of it with the Shy Guy act. Offline TV members in the past, I mentioned how much he rages on he rages on games off stream. So here we go. You're too sweet, but you ditched TwitchCon for me. Game on B side, I've never heard of it. Now let's watch something again. We should, or watch quick Netflix dating show because there's a funny LOL or both. We should. Wait, do you want to play Helldivers Overwatch or watch a show after? Because okay, I want to play Overwatch because of the Sanrio skins. I want to make the most of it. But guys, I'm going to tell you something that maybe might shatter your world. But if something seems sus, especially with relationships, 99.9% of the time, it's sus. It's actually sus, guys. Like 99.9% of the time. So yeah, I know, Ayla, I know. You do too. I goes on to say, yeah, like in the audio recording that I sent you, Sykkuno says, huh? Oh my god, well, yeah, you really sounded cute in that too. Did you ever listen to it, or only that once? Thank you, I try my best to sound good for you. Why do you send me 81 bucks? So this is the first time where we've seen, an instance where he's sending money in love bombing, right? Oh, you said you wanted the new Resident Evil game. Oh, I mean specifically $81, I don't know. Or just translate to 100 for USD, LOL. We'll work something out together, then I can spot you. I can spot you, gym dates are also cute. Are those even dates? It's gonna be like sweaty, and I'm not gonna lie, some people I know are like, I spend 2 hours in the gym every day. And I'm like, I think I'll be tired before 2 hours. LOL, I'll be tired in like 15 minutes max. I spent 2 to 3 hours at the gym. Val says, yeah. I mean, yeah, a lot of people who go to the gym go on gym dates. It's just fun helping each other during workouts. You know, Mal, again, I want to restate, I'm so sorry you had to deal with this. And thank you for coming out with this. I can't imagine how much strength that takes to do that. So I really commend you for doing that, really, girly. Like, this is very, very hard to put out there into the sphere. And I think that everybody here continue to support Mal for having the strength to bring this out into the limelight, guys. It's very, very important. And I think we're all very proud that you did it as well. Here we go. Mal says you get flustered so easily. Sykkuno says, because I've never done things like this kind of like before. I'm sorry, I've never done like this kind of thing before, LOL. Okay, well, that was a fucking line. And you don't like it, which is crazy because I'm older than you, but like, I haven't really dated much, so you have me now. My XP bar is low, but no, I do it. I've never gotten something like this before. Yes, I like it. It's so good. I can't wait to use it later. Yep, so that was a fucking line. Also, say the fact that you did it with a quick turnaround time is amazing. You know, Zoki, really for me too, like, you know, covering this stuff with a quick turnaround time. Oh, are you talking about Mal or me? I'm sorry. It's okay, I've just been out for the past couple of days and you've been talking about it. Absolutely, Mal. Look, I wasn't expecting to talk about it today, but, you know, it came out and, you know, I felt like it needed to be talked about. So, like, I will not talk about anything I don't want to talk about. I only talk about the things I'm passionate about. And this is something that, in my opinion, just isn't okay, right? So, now it goes on to say, you know, I've kind of wondered if you ever touch yourself while watching what I sent you. Sykkuno says, why would you wonder that? Mal says, well, because there's spicy pictures and videos. Of course, I wonder if you put them to use. Sykkuno says, I'll definitely put this one to use. Mal says, so have you never done this so before? Sykkuno says, maybe. Mal says, I want a yes or no. Sykkuno says, yes, of course I have. How could I not? So there is, you know, the confirmation right there, chat, that they are doing that. Do y'all hear that pop? Let me see if I can, yeah, there's like a pop coming through. Let me try this. I fixed the setting really quick. It's me popping my ass in the back. I'm definitely hearing it at my end, so it's you'll hear it. It's like it's not like a pop sound like Chunky's pop. It's almost like an audio like skip, like think. Anyway, let's continue. I'm sorry. Mal says gotta go to sleep now. Sykkuno says I'll be a great rest and you're feeling better today. Sykkuno says you don't have to see me. What the heck? But I hope you feel as good as you look. I know you said you weren't feeling great yesterday. Mal says I'm feeling a little bit better. Yeah. Mal says I love getting compliments from you. Also, good morning, handsome. What are you up to? All right. So here is like where they're love bombing. You know, dropping money, etc. Right? This is the very normal way of love bombing, right? This is how I've got love bomb in the past. People send money, right? Yeah, people send money to you. So anyway, let's continue.
Sugar daddy. Less than a month later, Sykkuno would randomly ask for my PayPal account in DMS. He'd then waste no time in sending me money unprompted.
Exactly. It's
something that I'd later
bombing.
realize was simply a behavioral pattern that he'd employ with women he'd express interest in. I want to reiterate that I have never asked him for his money and he did this of his own volition. He bought me both a gym jacket, linked below, and Resident Evil 9, because I had expressed interest in the game.
Yeah, I mean, I think Crow, once we finish reading this, right, I think that the only outcome here is for Sykkuno to take accountability, right? I mean, it's very clear cut, but we'll continue. So, again, chat, using money as a way to love bomb, again, to kind of create not only ownership, but also like an old, a bit of like an old promise, right? Like, oh, like I give you this money, right? So, you know, I'm taking care of you, like, you know, strengthening that dynamic, right? The power dynamic. Sykkuno says, you still aren't asleep either. Al says, I fell asleep. I woke up again because I'm having trouble sleeping. Sykkuno says, well, good morning. Also, what's your PayPal? So I can buy your games later. Straight to the point, Jesus. I need to update my email to my PayPal because it's my old name from before I rebranded. So, yeah, again, you can kind of see the all of the problems here, right? So just, I'm going to buy you all the stuff. Strengthening that power dynamic. What the heck? That's crazy. That's just an American thing. Want me to send it back? No, once you get a nice gym vest, well, I mean, especially because it seems like you're really passionate about working out, so I thought it'd be nice. I guess I get another one. Sykkuno says, well, yeah, and then you can remember me when you're wearing it. I thought it was a cute idea. So Mouse sends a picture and says, I wore it with a green set because I don't know how much you like green. Mouse says, good morning. Sykkuno says, morning. Thanks, and you look good. Is it comfy? And there's the, the picture of her posting the, the gym jacket as well. So just for extra proof. I mean, Daz, this is very, like, if you don't mind me asking, Daz, is this your first time seeing stuff like this? Like, just a quick question, really. Like, I know it seems off the cuff, but is this your first time seeing stuff like this? Because I'm gonna be honest, shit like this has happened to me all the time. Yeah, people will have love bombed me. People will have tried to make it feel like I owe them something by doing them favors, or it's power dynamic. It's a way to get control over you. So that way that you owe them or you want to engage with them, etc., right? So, no, and it's okay if it's your first time, right? I just want to give you a little bit of, my history as well, because I've seen this exact stuff happen to other people, and it's happened directly to me.
A calculated pattern of love bombing and manipulation. After speaking to Alphilia a few days ago, we were able to corroborate our experiences with Sykkuno and learn that we were both victims of his. We had no idea that he was talking to both of us at the same time. Sykkuno is known to send hundreds of dollars to the girls he wants to get involved with. This screenshot is from when he took my friend Alphilia to Paris during the 2025 TFT tournament, along with sending her 500 euros to help her move into her new apartment. You can also clearly see that this was sent from his business email's PayPal account.
So again, this is the other victim here. This is Ophelia, who was sent money by Sykkuno in the past. So there it is, to help with the move. And again, this is their official one as well, right there, so you can see that. Now, this did happen back in 2025, was for something separate, but this is to show you that there's a pattern of the love bombing with money, again, to strengthen those bonds and manipulate them with the dynamic there. All right, here we go. Now, I'm getting the Jasati flashback, not the paying for girls. Oh, no. No, not the Ninja Sati flashbacks. Please. I can't deal with this flying people out anymore bullshit. Oh, no.
Paying for another girl to fly out to him. Here are their DMs, in which we can see that he offered to pay for her flight to TFT Paris, as well as all the food and hotel fees there.
No, dude,
pretty much taking care of her financially during the entire trip.
Oh, God.
Aster Arcadia, is that you?
You said it, not me, Tuxedo. God damn it, dude. All right, here we go. I'm probably going to Paris later this year for sure. I'm not sure on TwitchCon yet. I'm afraid I don't know enough people, says Kuno. Of course, we'll say Elf for sure. Elf says, that's unfortunate. Kuno says, I mean, maybe, but I'm scared. LOL. Elf says, I can understand that. I'd probably be too. I only know 2 people, and the rest I've never met before. Kuno says, well, that's scary. Well, I might, but you should come to Paris when I go. Is it close? Elf says, Paris is pretty easy way to get, yeah, especially since it's EU. Kuno says you better hang out then when I go there, and I might go to TwitchCon maybe. Elf says, I'll have to see because I know nothing and I know one's here and it's expensive. Kuno says, I'll pay for it, don't worry. So, again, Elf says, whoa, really? You do that? Kuno says, yeah, of course, and all the food. Al says you'd have to deal with all my annoying ass everywhere though. Muhaha. Kuno says we gotta choose places. Al says deal. I know you so much, so I'll be like, Kuno, let's go out to get boba. I'm hiding you behind wherever you talk to people though. LOL. So again, this also is showing that he has experience like dating, talking to girls, etc. Right? Which he really faints away from in his statements over a course with Mal. So again, kind of pulling the veil back, seeing through the lies, etc. Right? Al says I'm boarding now. See you soon. Kuno says see you soon. You have the hotel info right. Kuno says you're fine. You never had to pay for anything. Don't worry. How much is a flight usually from Netherlands to Paris and back? I think I'm going for like a TFT tournament or something like that. So I think that this shows a lot of the continued dynamic of I'm doing this thing for you, so you have to do something for me, right? Whether it's I don't think we've seen this, but I'll just throw this out as an example. Something like sexual favors, something just like sexting or anything like that, right? I don't want to assume the intention here, but I think that there's a point where you can say, okay, this person is clearly trying to give them a bunch of stuff so that way that they feel like they have to owe him something, right? Which is a very, very common tactic. I love bombing and manipulation, right? So anyway, let's look at the second experience listed here in the document
experience.
chat.
Elphilia would talk to Sykkuno on and off for the span of 5 years. During that time, she had absolutely no idea that he had a girlfriend in the 5 years that she had known him, and on and off flirted with him anytime she would bring up the topic of his love life. He would give the response of playing too many games and not going out enough to meet women to date.
So again, she has talked to Sykkuno for over 5 years, right, chat? And during the 5-year span, none of this was mentioned. So I also feel really bad for whoever the girlfriend is, because she's probably, she's being manipulated too, right? But on top of that as well, she's probably been told like not to, be upfront or be outspoken about the relationship. I'll bet you money, chat. Let's continue. Of course, he says, also I have a question for you. Why you're single? Like how? Kuno says, that's a crazy question. LOL, I think it's a combination like playing too many games. She says, why crazy? Some calculated behavior and patterns, using his nerdy gamer boy facade to lure women into a false narrative, right? She says, you're too cute. You're this sweet. Are you this sweet to all girls, or am I just lucky? Kuno says, well, only to the ones I think are cool. And again, following them on, Instagram. Here's proof that Sykkuno was in Paris for the TNT event around this time too, directly from his Twitter. So it is about to win so many prizes. Ultimate bragging rights have been secured at TNT Paris Open. And of course, there he is right there. So playing with Emily, Toast, and Oscar as well. Oh my god, I was playing WoW, so this player reminded me of you. He goes on to say, that reminded you of me. That's so cute. And it says, of course, I was going to ask, were you planning on going to like Offkai or anything like that? She says, I wish, but unfortunately I can't. My rent is now 800, euros per month. And I'm living fully off of my savings, so I canceled all my travels for the year. Is it euros, chat? I'm sorry, I live in America, so I'm stupid, and I only know the dollars. I'm sorry, guys, I'm stupid. Okay, alright, maybe I'm not as stupid as I thought I was.
To add even more salt to the wound, after Elphilia's Paris trip, and 2 weeks after he had started talking to me, saying things like how he wants to move in with me and such, he would message Elphilia asking her if she'll be at Offkai. This is proof that he'd be talking to more than one woman at the same time, planning a hookup for every event he went to. He was doing this while giving me the impression that he wanted something long-term, and all while also having a girlfriend since 2021. Elphilia and I weren't friends until I found out that he was cheating on his girlfriend. This is when we both got in contact with each other and shared our stories.
Absolutely, yeah, no, definitely.
She deserves the world.
Muujin just dropped a video. Damn, bro, Muujin fast. Holy shit. Sounds awfully familiar to another VTuber I've seen drop Cinder? No, this is very different compared to that situation, Viking. Kuno says, oh my god, my friend had just asked, said he's going to like a VTuber anime convention in Germany. Yeah, Muujin, look, Muujin is the GOAT anyway, so I'm not surprised by that. And it's good too that Muujin is on it as well. That means more support from Mal, and Elf as well. So that this is all good things, chat. That's a good thing, right? You want people to talk about this. That's a good thing. Oh, I heard about that. I think, you know, Avalia goes on to say, I'll be there from Thursday to Monday. Kuno says, I fell asleep. Avalia says, no worries. Kuno says, morning. Elf says, hi. Kuno says, how was your day? Elf says, awful. Spent the whole day crying right now. Why do some men cheat? I'll never understand. Ironic. He just dropped it. There might have been this information passed on to him earlier than it was released to the public. So that might be why he just dropped a video on it. Yeah, I don't know. And Mal, are you still here, sweetheart? Yeah, because this just came out, what, 2 hours ago? It is possible that he did it. He just read through it, but yeah, Mal, I don't know. Mal is still here. Did you pass this on to early to Mujin? I mean, honestly, if I was them, I would. Personally, like, it's a big story. So, yeah, of course, Breed. I mean, look, I've been through my own relationship problems, right? Got you. Okay, thank you. So there you go. Yeah, Mal's friends with Mujin, so that's why. But like, I've been through my own stuff, right? I've been cheated on before. I mean, it sucks. It's the worst feeling possible. But again, for somebody to buy and manipulate multiple girlies across, you know, a 5-year span, that's a bigger deal, chat. On top of that, you're a content creator. You're in the public sphere. You're a public-facing individual. You are held to a higher standard, right? And on top of that, guys, Alex says it the best. Cheaters fucking suck. Rumors and broken friendships. All right, let's go.
Rumors and broken friendships. As I mentioned in the intro, no one made a public statement before because they never had sufficient evidence. Sykkuno would always talk about the most explicit and sensitive topics on voice calls or in person, never leaving a paper trail. This was all intentional.
Yeah,
rumors still managed to spread. Many content creators, both big and small, would vent to their friends about his behavior. Behind the scenes for many, he'd be known as a predator who regularly took advantage of smaller and or vulnerable content creators.
I think a lot of people cheat because they don't know what they want. So they get in a relationship that they're not necessarily happy with, or they're too afraid to share their actual selves with their partner, right? Like, I remember one time, I've been cheated on twice, guys. I've had 2 relationships where I was cheated on 2 separate times. One of them was because you guys know this mean ex. This was the one that charged all my credit cards up. That one, yeah, and they absolutely suck. Horrible, horrible. But I do remember one of my boyfriends that I had dated. I asked them, I said, you know, I'm like, why did you cheat on me? And they're like, well, I'll be honest, there were things that I wanted that I thought that you wouldn't give me. And I'm like, why didn't you just ask me? Why didn't you just communicate with me? You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy sometimes. I think that people that are cheaters are horrible communicators. You know what I mean? I really think that's where it stems from. I really, really do. Yeah, just like tell me. And you know what the sad part is? You know what the worst part is, Tess? They wanted something that was more of the, you know, Super Smash Bros. Kind of thing. And I was actually totally okay with it. In fact, I was into it. And they thought I wouldn't, and they didn't communicate with me, and they cheated on me. And all they had to do was just ask. Kind of sad, huh? Kind of a sad story for them. I mean, for me too, but anyway, let's continue.
The reason why Sykkuno would abruptly stop hanging out with certain people throughout the years is because of this predatory behavior. However, he'd managed to keep enough influential friends around him to legitimize his position in the space, especially seeing that many of those friends were women who would have normally stood in solidarity with any sort of victim, making it seem like he was safe enough to trust because they trusted him enough to be a friend. As Elphilia spoke with Sykkuno, she'd tell him about rumors that she had heard from someone else, about how Sykkuno had a roster of readily available women, and how they all coincidentally were smaller content creators who wouldn't dare touch him if something went wrong. Elifli of course didn't believe this. After all, Sykkuno had a calculated pattern that worked perfectly in his favor. His innocent, naive demeanor wouldn't dare hurt a fly, so why would he hurt me?
And that is the worst part as well, right, chat? This person got away with it because they would delete receipts, whatever. But on top of that as well, it's like, they had this persona that they were very innocent, very shy. And then even to add to this even more, chat, to add to this even more, by the way, the other problem that sucks in this is that they're lying to these people the entire time. But on top of that, there's also a power dynamic because they're really small creators. And if they spoke out about it, they'd be like, oh, well, you're just trying to clout farm or you're just trying to get something from me, right? And that's so hard to speak out against a really, really big creator because you have these power dynamics. It's awful. So Elf goes on to say, I don't know, he said he dislikes you. And then you only go for girls that are small so you can manipulate them with your shy persona. Yeah, he is doing that to my friend right now. Kudo says, oh yeah, I mean, I don't think that's true, but I guess people will say stuff randomly. He says, yeah. Kudo says, I'm confused with people who think I'm going for them. I haven't really done that, but anyways, I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, like I said before, people who know me will know me, and I guess he just dislikes me, which is totally fine. Smaller content creators who wouldn't dare touch him. Yep, there it is. Yep, absolutely. Do you think this is worse than Cinder's situation or similar? Why are we talking about Cinder? Yeah, can we not talk about Cinder? Like, can I just, I'm sorry to divulge for a second, chat, but can we not? I'm so over talking about Cinder. I'm tired of this comparison. I'm tired of the insert of Cinder. I'm putting Cinder up on the shelf. I haven't talked about Cinder in a long time. Can we not? Yeah, like, can we not? Yeah, like, it's over, guys. Like, let it go. Colin, Elsa, let it go. All right, back to what we were talking about. Please keep it on topic, guys. Come on. She goes on to say, yeah, exactly. He did say the only reason you haven't gotten called out because you go after smaller creators and they'll never expose you, which is entirely true, by the way. If you ever need proof of anything, I have receipts, just in case he tries anything funny. And it's so sad because she's been manipulated by the narrative, and she's willing to protect him when he's actually the, the bad guy, right? Akuna says, well, I feel that the way VTubers are, they would love to try and expose bigger streamers. They love drama, but it's not true, so I think it's fine. But I don't need receipts or anything, it's fine. But I thought he was chill. I'm kind of sad he is so angry. She goes on to say, I know, just making sure you stay safe no matter what. Love. Kudo says, I mean, why is he bringing me up so much anyway, though? She says, he's jealous of you. I'm just playing League with him and brought it up out of the blue. Kudo says, I don't think there's much to be jealous of. She says, I have no idea. Hopefully he feels better soon. Al says he said you hurt 5 of his friends, apparently. All right, so here we go, guys. Here is Sykkuno's actual girlfriend, right? So let's get into this new section here.
Sykkuno's girlfriend. A coincidence that would lead me to finding out the truth about Sykkuno happened last week. A popular male VTuber tried to slide in my DMs to presumably get in my pants, and when I rejected him, he immediately started to mention nasty rumors about Bao.
Of course. Yeah, now we're going to talk shit about Bao, too.
I reached out to a mod who then connected me with Bao. The 3 of us struck up conversation when I mentioned I was nervous about a date I was going on. They asked me who it was.
I would, on a personal note, I'm very interested to know who this is that's talking shit about Bao. Because, dude, what has Bao done? Leave Bao alone, dude. Leave Bao alone, dude. Out of conservative Richetto mod who was connected to me with Bao. When I said my date was with Sykkuno, they immediately told me not to go on a date for my own personal safety. All right, so let's see what happened with Bao. Yeah, it seems like Bao had her own
told me that at the end of March,
as well.
Sykkuno's girlfriend reached out to her regarding a controversial tweet Bao made last year. She asked Bao if it was true that the tweet was about Sykkuno. They called and Bao explained to her that other women had confided in her about similar experiences with him.
Okay.
She described a pattern of behavior where he targeted small female content creators and pressured them into having sex with him.
This tweet is.
Bao then offered to connect her with these other victims so they could share their experiences with her directly, as she felt that it was important to hear them firsthand. This was all discussed during a Discord call.
You know, I think I might know which one this is. This one! Oh my god, this is about Sykkuno? Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh my god! Guys, you have no idea how much this vindicates Bao, by the way. You have no idea how much people talk shit about Bao in this. Went after her, were so mean to her, and she is absolutely vindicated. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. People really hated on this post. We talked about this for a long time. Oh my god. Vindication. Holy shit. Holy shit. This was such a hot top. Oh my god, dude. And this was about Sykkuno the entire time. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god, chat. This is wild. Yeah, this right here is absolutely wild, chat. This is such a big deal. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, I'm sorry. My mind is absolutely blown right now. This whole tweet that everybody lost their minds over was about Sykkuno the entire time, and she was right. If you're an upcoming female content creator with a small but growing audience and a much larger and successful male content creator approaches you out of nowhere and showers you with attention, streaming DMs, don't walk, run. She knew, guys, she knew. Yeah, she's like, you didn't have the option to call him out by name, right? I don't think that was gonna be a thing ever. Yeah, I don't think that was gonna be a thing ever. Oh my god. I mean, I didn't doubt it either. I was like, yeah, girl, all the way. That's crazy, chat. Wow, how the turntables. I just, wow, I'm just blown away by this. Hey, Bao, sorry, I'm sorry to bother you with this, but I heard something recently that was a bit concerning, and I thought I would come and ask you about it. I heard there was a possible instance of Sykkuno trying to get VTuber girls up to his hotel room to drink with them, and a tweet you made about being cautious of large male streamers sharing with gifts and attention was about him in regards to him doing it to one of your friends. Al told me that 3 days before I contacted her in her mod, Sykkuno and his girlfriend were trying to reconcile after Sykkuno somehow managed to convince her that it was all a huge misunderstanding. She had no clue that I, as well as many other girls, still existed in Sykkuno's romantic and sexual life. Wow. Mal just dropped this. Let me look at this really quick, guys. Hold on. All right, we're going to take a quick detour since Mal just dropped this, guys. Someone just came out that she was 17 when he hit her up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Stay with me, chat. It's time for the VTuber review. What just happened? Stay with me, chat. You know our motto. Go on. No, this is horrible. This is
I wish I was the type of teen who screenshot everything before he deleted his convo / asked me to use Snapchat so it would inform him if I did. He did the exact same thing to me when I was a teenager, 17 to 18, and he was an adult and deleted his footprint with me. Then in 2020 he became one of the most popular CC. I had to swallow him down. Seeing so many people I looked up to hang out, collab and entertain him. He has done this for many, and I mean, many years now. It's not much info, but everything described in this documentation was so one-to-one with my experience with him. I actively didn't seek out to meet him because I knew he had a girlfriend, now an ex of his, but I heard from others he did sleep with women, so I've been living in fear of this man since 2018. Here's some evidence that he couldn't delete on his end to me having his phone number, his last not deleted message to me on Discord. What he sent me on Twitter DMs to not tell his ex the truth of how our friendship was like, and him telling a friend to relay the message to me.
My heart goes out to every single woman he has used, abused, and manipulated. My DMs are open to you all. I'm sorry that happened to you. Please be mindful of people in power who can be monsters behind closed doors. Alright, so here is Corsair. Yeah, thank you for blowing that. Hey Ree, I don't think we should be friends anymore. I just want to say you were right about me, and I'm sorry for calling you a fake. I'm the fake. Here's the dates as well. I was angry and couldn't control my feelings earlier. You're right about me. I'm a piece of shit. I'm really sorry. I don't expect us to ever talk again. Just say you're right about me. I'm sorry. Don't respond or something. Just Alina said she's gonna ask you things. Hey Dylan, I got in a thing with Ree earlier. We blocked each other. Tell her we are better off not friends. But she was right. I was angry and I was a piece of shit. I'm the fake, not her. Tell her to keep me blocked. I deserve it. I'm really sorry, man. She's good. I'm not. I'm sorry. I was angry and couldn't control myself. You shouldn't keep me blocked. I deserve that much at a minimum. Just tell her she was right about me. Wow. Wow. I mean, if she was 17, right? If she was 17, he's cooked. That's it, chap. That's it. This was what 2018, so 8 years ago, right? So he would have been 27, and she would have been 17. Or sorry, he would have been what 26, 27, something like that. Yeah, no wonder Bao had that crash out. I don't know if this is a Mujin's video or not. Probably not. Yeah, guys, we should probably tag Mujin in this. Holy shit. Wow, yeah, now we've just reached new levels of disgusting, right? Yeah, if she was 17, it's Joe over, bro. Here we go, guys. Let's, oh no, we already read this, right? Bao told me 3 days before I contacted her to mod that Kuno and her girlfriend were trying to reconcile, so... Yeah, this is actually jumped from manipulation, you know, being a serial cheater, to now we have, predatory accusations here, right, chat? This has become, much more than it was before. Much more than it was before.
Bao and her mod would put me in a group chat with Sykkuno's girlfriend where I would share all of the screenshots you see above.
God, I can only imagine.
She was rightfully horrified and left the group chat because she couldn't stomach reading them.
Breed, I would need to see a little bit more before I would say that, but there's definitely, at least there's a bit of predatory behavior, right? So, but yeah, for everybody that was like, Bao is a misandrous, bro, you absolutely just got dunked on. He is not. He is not. Wow, she has to feel so vindicated with all this stuff coming out. Holy shit, dude. Bao was right. Bao was fucking right the whole time. You should have listened. You should have listened to Bao. Wow. All right, so here we go. I've lived with him for over 2 years. We have been together since 2021. Everything is plenty with you are things we have played together and talk about and have done. I'm sorry. Wow. Wow, guys. That's so sad. That is so sad. I need to make a tweet about this. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I need to make a tweet about this thing with Bao, dude. I was right. I think that's all I'm gonna tweet. Just Bao was right. Alright, well, let's take a look at this part. As well, guys, to all of the victims, wow.
To all of Sykkuno's victims, ever since Sykkuno's viral breakout during the pandemic lockdowns of 2020 when he played Among Us,
I've never heard of this
he
guy.
has always carefully curated every aspect of his behavior
asshole.
on stream and with friends. An innocent, romantically inexperienced boy failure who looks like an anime character and sounds like one too.
I'm really glad I did not know this person. What a fucking asshole.
This perfectly curated image would attract a large audience of women, with a lot of them
absolutely.
openly professing how attracted they are to him.
Yep.
He soaked in the praise and never sought to limit the most extreme aspects of his community, because it made him more desirable. He understood this, and would use this curated image, as well as his legitimacy in the content creation space thanks to his followers and famous friends, to seek out any attractive cosplayers and or content creators that were small enough to be starstruck by his grand presence. It would work most of the time as he'd use the same calculated pattern that he used with me and Alphilia to lure them in, and eventually fly them out to the next convention or event that he went to, with the goal of hooking up.
I really, it's not my business to know or anything, but I really hope he didn't get his way. I really hope he didn't get his way. There is a video, guys, that we're going to be taking a look at here as well. So,
what these many women didn't know, though, is that he'd always lie about the fact that he's single,
story. How are you?
That behind the scenes, he had a neglected and depressed girlfriend that he'd been with since 2021 and who has lived with him since 2024, in the same house. I implore the many other victims to come out about their experiences with this predator, and I end this document with a recording of Sykkuno in which he admits to everything, especially with how he cheated on his girlfriend with my friend, and was intending to do that with me as well.
This is such a big thing here as well, chat, because we have the actual, the call, right? That's such a big deal, guys, such a big deal.
For context, this was shortly after I had messaged his girlfriend about his cheating. 30 minutes later, he would ask if I was free for a call. As his girlfriend was crying downstairs, he somehow chose to prioritize someone that he barely met 2 months ago. I also pointed this out during the call.
This was the last thing that they were ever said to them. Mal says, well, why? I'm making food right now. Sykkuno says, you're making food in this hour. But you know why? I think I should explain. Mal says, ominous much. Sykkuno says, not ominous, just the truth. Mal says, it's 6:50 a.m. I'm making breakfast. Sykkuno says, but if you're not interested, that's fine too. Sykkuno says, I'll give you the short version if you can't call. Mal says, I can call in a few minutes. Let me go upstairs. 18-minute call. Mal says, I'm beyond disappointed in you. So, shit, guys. All right. Well, first thing I want to say before we dive into this even more is I am so sorry to all the victims, and Mal and Alpha. I'm so sorry to both of you that have had to be direct victims of this, right? I know what it's like to be cheated on, but I also know what it's like to be lied to. Obviously not in this exact same capacity, but my heart really goes out to you, and I'm so sorry that you had to deal with this. Nobody should have to go through this, and especially from somebody that is a public figure to do this to God knows how many women as well. And now, on top of that, guys, we have a minor involved. Disgusting, absolutely disgusting. So I'm so sorry, and I hope you guys are okay. In any way that I can support you, aside from reporting on this, or any way that we can support you, our army, please let us know. I will spread this far and wide as much as I can. I'll do whatever I can as well to help out. So just please let me know. And I'm glad that, of course, Mujin is on it. He already put the video out. That's great. So, where you say, well, apparently there's a minor here. He did the exact same to me when I was a teenager. So, interacted with her when she was a teenager. I mean, obviously there's a little bit more to kind of look at and explore in this part, because we don't have a lot of screenshots. But, I mean, if this is true, right, this allegation, that's very heavy, right? Noki and Sykkuno are friends too. I doubt she would associate with him anymore when she catches wind. Damn, I didn't know that. Yeah, I wasn't aware of that. Vindication, yeah. Alright, well, here we go, guys. We're gonna be watching this YouTube video where they admit to everything, okay? So this is, not an 18-minute call, but oh my god, this already has 5,000 views. Holy shit, dude. Absolutely nuts. Let me stretch really quick. Alright, what's up? Long time to see. I miss your stream. Shit, what's up, Justice? holy breaking story. By the way, chat, I will continue to follow up on this. You guys know I normally don't record. You guys know I don't really report on stuff till about 48 hours after because I like to get everything. But you know, every once in a while we do breaking stories, and I'll definitely need to follow up with you guys. So maybe more tomorrow. We'll see. I kind of was wanting to finish some Elden Ring stuff, but maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I know we've had a lot of news like back to back to back to back to back to back. So I'm sure we're all kind of need a break, but nonetheless. Anyway, guys, let's get into it. Sykkuno admitting on call to everything in the Google Doc. Get my volume mixer out because oh no, my keyboard's working again. Okay, bet. Yeah, absolutely, Walk. Absolutely.
Hello.
Thomas.
Hello.
So,
Well, pretty much know most of it.
yeah, like what?
Know what?
No, you can tell me.
Okay. Well,
Can I just say I'm really enjoying this sass right here by Mal. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not gonna lie, I like this sass right here. I love that. Yeah, I love that. She's like, oh no, you can tell me. Love it.
wasn't very honest.
Oh.
About single.
About what? You have to speak up a little bit. Your mic is cutting out.
I'm not gonna lie, when people say Thomas, the only thing that plays in my head is the Thomas the Tank Engine theme. I can't help it. It's like Thomas, do. Like I can't help it.
Sorry, always happens. About being single, and I just wanted to tell you how everything happened.
Uh-huh. You're
This is the loudest it goes, by the way, chat. I'm pumping it up. I'm sorry, this is the loudest I can make it.
still gonna have to speak up a little bit, by the way. You're still cutting out a lot.
Sorry, you know how I talk quietly.
Yeah, but you never talk this quietly.
I'm sad.
It's the actions of your... Well, it's the consequence of your own actions, I suppose.
I know.
Mm,
So basically, I was in a very happy relationship.
doesn't sound like it, but sure.
Well, let me finish.
Uh-huh,
I
continue.
was in a very happy relationship a long
I know this was mentioned in the document, but like, how fucked up is it that your girlfriend, you've been outed, right? Your girlfriend is crying downstairs, and yet the first thing you want to do is go call your, Mal. Like, Mal, I love you, girly, but like, I think his priorities are really fucked up, right? And this was already told in the document as well. Like, I think it's horrible, you know? That's horrible. And I think he's just trying to salvage whatever he can, right, at this point. Horrible, horrible.
long time ago.
Long time ago. What, like
And then-
2021?
Oh my god, Breed, I swear to God, dude. I swear to God, Breed, I'm gonna fucking ban you. That's hilarious. ASMR got caught cheating and my girlfriend is crying downstairs. That's insane, dude. That's insane. That's insane. That might be better than the one where I signed a Ninja Sanji contract and the bomb went off. Do you remember that ASMR chat? That's my favorite one of all time.
I don't know the exact time, honestly, but a long time ago. Then it got a lot less happy.
How so?
I don't fully know. She just stopped hanging out with me that much, and
Stop hanging out with you. She lives with you.
yeah, I mean,
You're gonna have to speak up. I can't hear a single sentence that comes out of your mouth.
Bro, I think Mal's like, just like, kind of like, bro, absolute queen shit, by the way. But on top of that, she's like eating some nom nom. She's like, oh yes, 2 meals in one. Like, cheating ASMR might be a new field. Oh no, Cindy, that's already a thing. There's this thing called, actually, I'm not gonna tell you that because you don't need to look it up. Yeah, absolute immediate follow, by the way.
You there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I'm just asking because you went quiet.
Anyway, so I was very, very happy.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point, it wasn't so happy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly when, but like we stopped.
What does that have to do with anything, dude? I'm be real. I don't give a shit what happened in your relationship. I'm sorry. Maybe that sounds really horrible, but what happened between you and your partner is between you and your partner, right? Your happiness, non-happiness, that's between you two, right? For you to string along other people and manipulate them, that's wrong, period. Nobody gives a fuck about what's going on with your own relationship, right? You either are honest about it or you're not. That's the most important part here.
Spent time together. We hadn't done it together for years.
Or what? I couldn't hear that part.
I said we hadn't done anything together for like years.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just very sad and alone. Didn't feel wanted at all.
Then communicate with your partner. Communicate with your partner. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Communicate with your partner. If you're sad, having problems, talk to people.
Mm-hmm. So you slept with Elfie in Paris.
I love that. I'm sure Rima found something funny.
And then you flirted with me. And were telling me how you wanted me to come visit you in Vegas, and how you wanted to go on a date, and how you were serious about me, and how you really meant it, and how you wanted to go get a cat together.
Yes.
Yeah. Why? Why didn't you just break off the relationship then?
Because a combination of remembering how it was, some part of me hoping it would go back to that, and
well, obviously it's not going to go back to that if you're actively cheating on her. It's only going to get worse. I think that's really on you, bud. And I know you're smarter than that.
I'm not.
I was gonna say he's not, but he said it before I could get to it, so... Alright, no comment. I lay the cards on the table, continue.
I mean, for fuck's sake, you're a 34-year-old man. Yes, you are. Stop acting like you're a child.
Don't think that's what I'm acting like, but...
I mean, you say you're not smarter than that, but you are. You're a 34-year-old man, you just chose to do it. You knew damn well in the back of your head that it wasn't gonna end up well.
Yeah. But it's complicated.
It's really not. So. Cheating is just bad. She hasn't done anything to ask for it to be cheated on. It's pretty cut and dry.
Yeah, but she relied on me to take care of a lot of things. And I still cared about her.
Okay, that doesn't mean that...
I feel like in this conversation he's trying to defend, well, I had to take care of stuff, this and that. Then why don't you, I don't know, hypothetically, maybe just, I don't know, take care of your relationship problems and then break it off if you're not happy, then you can start another relationship? Because that makes no fucking sense and having one at the same time. Then you're in a relationship with somebody already. Like, just break it off. Figure out what you're gonna do. That's your stuff. That's your problem. Figure out what's going on with your relationship. Oh, I'm figuring it out. Okay, then why are you trying to enter into another relationship? Oh my god.
You do that because you wanted to, not because she was like holding it against you or forcing you to.
No.
Exactly. So there's still no excuse for you to cheat on her.
Not saying there was one. Just explaining why it happened.
The only reason why it happened is because you just chose to do it.
Preach, Curly, preach.
I don't know why you decided to lie to me, because you know damn fucking well that lying especially is like a big thing I do not tolerate.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was fine about the Alfie thing, because I was like, okay, he didn't know me before that, right? But then I find out you've had a girlfriend this entire time. Do you realize how fucked up that is? Because not...
For all of those years, chat, all of those years.
Not only were you... Because, sure, you didn't lead Alfie on. Alfie acknowledges that you didn't lead her on, right? Because I've talked to Alfie. I'm friends with her. I've been friends with her before I even met you.
Okay.
Like...
Yeah, that's gotta be... I'm sure his stomach absolutely sank into the floor right there. I'm sure he was like, oh, fuck.
She acknowledges that you didn't lead her on. You led me on, though. You did lead me on, though.
Yeah.
You gave me all these fucking fancy-ass promises about, oh, we're gonna go on a date when you come visit here. What, so you could cheat on your girlfriend again? So you could sleep with me so you could cheat on your girlfriend again?
That wasn't...
What were you intending with that?
Well, I thought it was going to, be over.
But what?
Like, I thought that was gonna be the end of that.
The end of what?
My previous relationship.
You were gonna break up with so you could date me, or what?
Well, like I said, it'd been a long time where, like, we hadn't spent time together. Hadn't done anything in years.
Mm-hmm.
And in my head, I thought that was at some point be over.
What? I couldn't hear you.
I said,
Can I just say, like, it's... Maybe it's a pet peeve. This is slightly infuriating. I'm talking, guys, but it's okay if you can't hear me. Like, dude, speak up! Like, talking to the microphone! It's bothering me, dude. It's bothering me, dude. I'm sorry, maybe it's a pet people like, maybe just gonna... Like, this, like... It's killing me, dude. I don't know. Maybe it's just I don't know. It's a pet peeve. It's like when people like when they're talking and they do this. They're like, oh yeah, like when you chew with your mouth open. I hate that. Say some things at the end of the call that I didn't mean because I was heartbroken. Yeah. But it came back on later, which is why I brought it out, Doc. I didn't forgive him. No, I mean you have every right to feel that way, Mal. Like 100%. He fucking led you on. He lied to you.
but I thought that meant that was going to be like the end of it.
So you were already moving on before you even broke up with her? Were you intending to break up with her, or were you just waiting for her to break up with you?
No, I don't know. It's
So-
just a really weird.
Yeah, he
just
had no
feel
idea.
like-
I just want to understand this. So what was your intention with me? Like, where was I in this whole thing? Like, were you intending to date me after her? Like, were you intending to just ditch me to go date me?
I mean, I guess for me, it felt like it was already. Oh,
But that's not what I asked. I'm talking about me.
Look, I just want to say this right now, Mal. You are a fucking queen. Let me tell you. You are not letting this man play you. You're like, boy, speak up right now. Good for you. Good for you, girly. Absolutely good for you. Yeah. No, I'm a fan, Mal. I'm a fan. I just want to say.
But that's not what I asked. I'm talking about me.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
You were thinking to just ditch her and then date me. What, were you gonna do the same thing to me? I'm sorry, but like, you're not really selling this whole relationship thing really well. If this is the type of relationship you uphold.
Here's the thing, Chad. If somebody, in my experience, right, if somebody does this to you, right, they will do it. Like, let's say that they cheat with you, and be with you instead of the other person, right? They will do the same thing to you.
It's fine. I'm not trying to sell it.
I can tell.
Just trying to explain what's going on.
Yeah. The thing is, if I never reached out to Bao, because I didn't even reach out to Bao about you, right? I reached out to Bao about because lied behind my back to a bunch of people, and I was not okay with that. And then started lying about Bao. That's when I reached out to Bao. I became friends with her roommate, and then I was talking with a little bit back and forth, and then you came up in a topic.
This is very heavily connected, right? Because there's something within like Bao's inner circle and a lot of other people as well. And I hope that people will focus on this and not just like, you know, what's going on with Bao. Because inevitably people are going to try to drag Bao into this and make it into something that it shouldn't be, right? I think that it's like, yeah, Bao's vindicated, good. You know, but keep it focused on what it's at. I can already kind of see this. People are going to do this in the call in particular.
And then she told me you had a girlfriend. And that your girlfriend has been venting to Bao this entire time. About how you gaslight her into staying. You make her feel bad anytime that she, like, wanted to leave. Because you cheated on...
Called it. By the way, chat, scroll back to like an hour ago. Called it.
On her. And she knew that you cheated on her. She just didn't know who. Because you never told her that it was Elfie, you just told her that you cheated on her in Paris. I think. I don't know if you told her, but I knew she knew.
I'm gonna be honest, his girlfriend should have left his ass a long time ago. Especially if he admitted to cheating. Nah, you're done. So people that do that kind of stuff, chat, especially to you, they don't change. It will not get better. Second chances, I'm sorry if you cheat, in my opinion, that's it. There's no coming back from that.
Yeah, I did tell him.
Why? Why go through all this trouble?
Because didn't know how to
I mean, for God's sake, if the only thing why you even stayed with her is because she relied on me for a lot of things, you can afford to take care of her for a little bit before she gets back onto her feet. Like, at least don't put her through the trouble
That's
of
true.
like telling her like, oh, like I'm still gonna be with you, like telling her that you're still her fucking boyfriend while actively cheating on her every single day.
Yeah, I mean you're right. I should have just said how I felt.
Like, you could have just deadass, if the only thing that you were concerned about is the fact that she relied on you for things, you could have just supported her until she got back onto her feet. So she could support herself.
Yep. Especially if he, like, felt quote-unquote bad or whatever, right? Like, he could have absolutely just supported her so that way she could have got back on her feet and done her own thing. And, you know, again, it all falls to communication, chat. Communicate with your partner about how you feel about stuff. It's really not that hard.
You know?
And it wasn't just that.
Then what else?
Somehow hoping it would go back to how it used to be.
Well, I also already told you, cheating is not going to make it go back to how it used to be.
It's a lot easier to say that when
it's the truth. It's the harsh truth. Nothing is going to go back the same way that it was if you're going to cheat on someone actively.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm going to change.
You're going to change what?
I mean, to be fair, he is going to change because he just got outed.
That's it. Everything.
What do you mean that's it?
Just going to change that.
You're going to stay with her?
You're right.
Because honest to God, I feel like the poor girl's been through enough. I don't think you should have to sit there and keep doing this to her.
I love that she frames it that way because it's absolutely true, right? She has been the one that's been through this stuff. He is not the main character, right? She is the one that has had to go through all of this shit, right? Like, if anything, I hope she fucking leaves his ass so quick. This guy does not deserve to be in a relationship with somebody that cares. I mean, I really hope she is. I don't know if she's financially able. I think that might be a problem from what it sounds like. But I really hope that she's just able to do her own thing. Yeah, she deserves so much better.
Because I was in a group chat with her while you were on stream. And this girl's absolutely fucking distraught because of the shit that you've done to her. The shit that you've put her through. Like, genuinely. Do you know how much that fucks someone up?
For a lifetime. I have trust issues for a lifetime because of shit like this. You know, it does fuck you up, Mouse, right?
Like, you already cheated on her once, and she decided to trust you still. She decided to stay with you, despite the fact that you already had cheated on her and admitted to it. And what do? You go onto fucking Twitter and go find the next girl to fucking flirt with. Like, if anything, honest to God, I'm not even mad at this point, I'm just disappointed. I'm really disappointed.
Yeah, Mal hitting him with the mom. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Like, I got deep.
That's fair.
Because she's been crying to Bao about it. Bao's been sitting there, like, comforting this girl, trying to tell her, hey, maybe you should leave him. Because this isn't okay. This really isn't okay. You're putting this girl through mental strain. Every single day. That you can.
You know, one thing I think about as well, chat, that's to, you know, kind of add to this, right? I mean, the VTuber sphere, we're pretty young, right? We're all within our, like, you know, 19 to kind of, like, I think, like, I would say maybe, like, 28 is the very typical age for most VTubers, right? Like, we're still pretty young, right? So, for somebody like this that is a, you know, adult, right? Like, an adult, right? He's 34, 35 years old. To be doing these fucking, like, childish games is insane to me. Absolutely insane.
You continue to be with her. While you're sitting there having fun playing with your fucking friends. Be so honest right now, Thomas.
Yeah, exactly. Like you mentioned, you were 19 when y'all had met, right? I'm only 20. Mind you, I turned 20 when he was with Alvin Paris last December. Exactly. I mean, it's just so fucked up. It's so fucked up that he would. Again, he's a fucking adult. Like, why are you playing these fucking stupid games? Like, and then on top of that too, you have Bao involved. Yeah, whoever the girlfriend is, who clearly is somebody Bao knows, you know, are talking to them, venting, etc. Like, you have spread your disease to everybody, right? It's rooted out and affecting so many people now.
So you think, and you might be right.
Yeah. Like, if it is money that she doesn't have, or if it's a job, or if it's family, or blah 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 blah.
Gave her a lot.
Yeah, well, there, exactly. Just help her back on her feet until she can support herself, and then just leave the girl alone. Because she deserves better than that. Because you
Hell yes, she absolutely does deserve better.
cannot sit there and be like, I love her, but do all of this shit to her, and continue to let her stay in that situation.
Well, one part of that wasn't true.
What?
I mean, I think the feelings faded.
Well, then you should just let her go.
And deal with that with her. Converse with her. Guys, I gotta tell you something. Are you ready? Life's hard. Communication is hard. Relationships are not easy. You don't get to sit there and ignore everything all the time. You have to talk to your partner, even if it's hard, guys. Do you think for a fucking moment, for one moment, that A and I have not had difficulties in our relationships? Very rarely, mind you, but we have had hard conversations sometimes. It's part of being in a relationship. Grow the fuck up. Be a man and go and talk to your girl. Go talk to her and tell her the problems that you have or whatever it is. Be a man, dude. I mean, crazy. Just communicate.
instead of just sitting her there wasting her time.
Okay, well, anyway.
And also, why'd you get on a call with me when right now she's upset?
Exactly. That's so weird.
I know she lives with you.
I already talked to her.
Yeah, you should be there
I told her I'm going to talk to you first.
You should be there to comfort her. She's the one that you cheated on.
No, I'm going to be doing that. I just wanted to settle this first.
This is not settled. I'm beyond upset with you. Like, genuinely beyond upset with you.
I mean, that's fine. By settled, I mean, like, that's it. Like,
what's it?
Probably never talking again.
You and me?
Yes.
What? Why?
Is that not why?
What is why? I'm still upset with you, but you didn't cheat on me. You can still talk to me and be, like, make up for your actions. Don't get me wrong, because I always am there for second chances. But I never will forgive you for cheating on her. That's that.
Yeah, I figured as much now. Like, I got you. I understand, girly. I get where you're at. Yeah, I mean, this dude is not gonna get any second chances, chat. There's no way.
There are a lot of girls that are upset with you, by the way, because Alfie's not the only one that has hit me up.
Yeah, that sounds like you've heard things.
Yeah, and you lied to me a lot. Of
course, Mal. Absolutely. Yeah, you're totally good. I know where you are. You're fine. You do not have to explain to me. You're good.
A lot.
Yeah, I would never give this guy a second chance. No.
How big was
and considering how Malice put all this out as well and dropped all the information, etc., this is a very swift evisceration, right? It's all out there, everything you need. Yeah, it's done, chat. It's a done deal.
The roster again?
I don't think I ever had one of those.
I mean, maybe not at the same time, but you sure do hop around.
I suppose so.
Yeah. All I care about right now is that it's okay.
Are there more, because I know it was mentioned there was like a roster, right, of other girlies. Are there any people now, besides you and Elf, that have been, well, in Diary, that have come out with anything yet? Are you aware of other people? I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be more people that come out with stuff, but I just want to ask now.
Keep me updated on that.
What's on my mind?
I don't know if that's a possibility.
You can keep me updated on how she's doing.
I guess the reason I asked that is because I'm interested to know how much she was potentially messing around with other people while also talking to Mal and, you know, Elf and everybody else, right? So there's girls in the hundreds, but there's plenty in the replies and quotes right now from what I've seen. Yeah, I do want to say that I saw Daff. Daff was the first one that, stood out to me as well. So we'll need to reload this and go back through chat, but we'll do that because the call's almost over.
You can keep me updated on when she moves out, because I don't think she should be living with you anymore.
I don't think you need me to do that.
I mean, yeah, I care about her. Like,
yeah, she can do that.
True. I'll just reach out to her then. But, yeah, no, just...
Gotcha, Matex. That's good to know, because I'm not familiar with this content at all, so it's good to hear from an actual fan, right, that watches him for, 6 years and is like, yeah, this shit's fucked up. So thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, no, just go talk to her. She needs you right now.
Okay. Oh, bye.
Bye, Thomas.
There it is, chat. Let's go take a look here at the comments again. Kitsu says, I'm so sorry. As someone who watched Sykkuno pre Among Us during this league era, it's extremely shocking to see how he evolved. Miramochi says, this makes me sick to my stomach to read and listen to. Hope all of you can heal from this. Dav says, I'm so sorry. We read Dav's already, right? Nikto says, you got my sympathies for what you suffered. Hope your healing is quick and thorough. Yoko says, I'm so sorry this happened to you and so many other people's. I remember meeting him at a VTuber rooftop party at TwitchCon a couple years back and was so excited. I was quickly warned by multiple VTuber managers about his behavior and reputation with smaller VTubers and to avoid him. Miranda says, holy. Elliot says, my heart goes out to everybody who's affected. I'm so sorry. Playing with people like that is horrible. Liz says, I'm so sorry this happened to you. Man, these bigger creators under fame get to their heads. Wow. Yeah, I mean, like, we saw some of his collaboration as well. Apparently, he's really close to Doki Bird. I mean, this is just fucked up. I want to leave a comment so, you know, help it get out there, right, guys? But, I mean, again, just reading through this, it sucks. It brings up wounds that I have. And I can only imagine how much it hurts for Mal and everybody else, right? Like, it hurts your heart a lot, you know? Sorry, I just want to leave a note for her so that way, hello? No, I want a heart, please! Ow. I need the banana cat. Please! I need him, he's so cute! After having to fucking read through all this shit. I think more is gonna come out, chat. I think more is gonna come out. 100%. I can already tell you. And this right here, I want to come back to this, right? Allegedly, you know, she'd interacted with him when she was a minor. I want to bring this back up to the forefront again because we have this shitty guy who's a serial cheater, a manipulator. And on top of that, guys, we have this poor girlie as well here going on to talk about how she was 17 years old, allegedly. So I think that we're going to receive a lot more information in the coming days, chat. I will, of course, keep you updated. If I can ask really quick, has anybody seen anything else come out recently? Please send it my way right now. I would love to look at it while we're talking about this, but just again, my heart goes out to everybody. And Mal, I am so sorry that you've had to deal with somebody like this. For somebody that not only led you on, but on top of that, manipulated you, right? Has used all of these other girlies, has used this, his girlfriend for X amount of years. I mean, I don't think that, let me just like hypothetically put this away for a second, put this to the side. There is only one thing that he can do, and that is to take accountability. He's got to be like, I fucked up. That's that. He has to take accountability. This right here, though, I don't know what's going to happen right here, chat, because if this is true and we get a little bit more like screenshots, proof of stuff like that, etc., he's cooked. He's absolutely cooked. Thank you so much for giving me the time of day, elara. I really debate on posting for days. Ended up deciding on coming out of that. No, Mal, do not thank me, please. I will not accept it. Thank you for being strong enough to share your story. I am a very small cog in the machine, right? And I appreciate you having the strength for sharing this, and I really am wishing you the best. And if it's okay, I would love to DM you sometime and just, you know, see how you're doing and all that kind of stuff. I'm just so sorry. It's horrible, right? From even like, if this was just some random fucking person, right? Some random dude, right? Even like not a big content creator, my heart would hurt for you to know that you've been cheated on like that. You know, that sucks. I've been there too, you know, so it hurts a lot, and I'm so sorry that you've had to go through that. Just even on a personal level, you know, I'm so sorry. So I really hope that you'll be okay and you'll be able to, you know, work through this. I know that there are good people out there, you know, there's really good people out there. Especially VTubing, you know. Yeah, no, take a break, please. Like, I think you need that, you know, especially with everything. But people will support you, you know, people will support you. And I think that just remember there is good in the world. There are good people out there, you know, like, yes, this shitty asshole fucking dude deserves everything that's coming to him, but know that there are good people out there. There are good creators, there are good VTubers, there are good, wonderful people that will value you for who you are. So I hope you will not allow this experience to ruin everything for you, right? Oh, karma's definitely coming for this dude. I mean, already. Thank you for giving a sub to Malice. Well, I appreciate that, Molo. Thank you so much. It's crazy to me that I've never really heard of this dude. I mean, I've heard of him, right? I mean, I know he did like VTubing stuff, but I didn't know him. Yeah, I don't know what his time zone is. So it'll be interesting to see when he wakes up or things like that. Of course. Please take time for yourself. I hope everything's gonna, you know, be okay for you. If you ever need to, you know, chat or whatever, you know, I'm here to support you. Our army supports you 100%. So let me make sure I retweet this as well. Oh yeah, no, he's cooked. He's absolutely cooked. I mean, the best case scenario for him is to take accountability here. I think that's all he can do. He's got to take accountability, and then address, obviously, this. I'm very, very concerned with this part as well. But, Court, thank you for being here as well, sweetheart. I appreciate you. And I'm so sorry, Leah, for what you went through as well. Thank you for, you know, even coming to the stream and allowing me to talk about what's going on with you. Again, I can only imagine what you went through as well. So, I do want to follow up on this, though, chat. This is, everything else is really fucked up. This, for me, though, is like, now we have a potential predator, right? This is still alleged, right? I want to see the follow-up on this. Yeah, and Muujin dropping a video, already kind of knowing about him and, like, you know, video drop. I mean, that's powerful, chat. This is, I mean, look, guys, already 79,000 views in an hour. I mean, this is, yeah, this is straight up just came in, fell swoop, and I'll be honest, I think you went about it the right way. So, yeah, Lee, I'm hoping the best for you too. And again, I don't know all the details of everything that happened. Of course, that's on my business, but you know, I'm really sorry that you were used like that, you know? Yeah, and this is like one of those moments where it's awesome to see everybody come together. I'm like, you know what? Nah, bro, the bam, 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 like, take the shots. This does show the power of the community can do things